Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Evie May and I'm here with another episode of Animal Crossing. So in the last episode we did some home renovations and got my house like fixed up a bit. We also had a new room and everything. I can't remember. Typical. So today we have Red visiting the island, so after we do some island chores we'll definitely go check him out and see what he's up to. Right now I'm just moving my mailbox because we also were able to get the mailbox and stuff fixed up, which is perfect. So now we can like place our mailbox anywhere. And we also are able to have a new mailbox, which is wonderful because I was getting a little bit bored of it. And again, I went for like green and yellow because that's the colors I think I'm going to go do with the island. So right now we're just going to do our chores, see what money and stuff we can get. I am selling all my like metals and stones and stuff just for the extra money because I do want to start getting things like progressed. And I'm soon going to be doing like some more villager hunting. So that way we can get the KK Slider, yeah, his concert on the island. That way we can technically beat the game. We can get some terraforming done, especially on the top floor where the things, the lakes and stuff, I can't really place anything up there, which is looking a little bit frustrating. I also gotta do some fishing and stuff so then I can start getting stuff ready for the Thanksgiving. Franklin Turkey, that's his name. Knew I remembered it. We're gonna grab some stuff here too. I really like the mug, I like the paint, and I was a big fan of that table in the back, because right now I don't have any tables, and the tables I do have and the DIY things I wasn't like the biggest fan of. And it just doesn't go well with the house, and I could technically just make it for now so I can have some storages, but I just don't like it because it's just clutter, and it's just like wasting my materials for stuff I could be actually doing with the island down the road once I get better recipes, because again, my recipes are horrible. So we'll quickly see what Flora's up to. She's not up to much, she's just walking around. We'll go visit Pico quickly, so that way we can get our DIY recipe. And again, her house is so sad. Yeah, so I've also been playing Stardew. I recorded an episode yesterday, actually, and I was gonna, like, post it today. But unfortunately, the recording, I had issues with, and now I'm really nervous to record things on my computer because there's been some issues lately with it, and just crashing and not being able to get it. And it was, like, a 40-minute episode, so I don't know if I should just do 2 parts or just narrate 1 part, because I feel like 40 minutes of talking when you're not actually playing the game is, like, very difficult for me. I don't see scripting as an option when it comes to like Stardew. I probably should, maybe. I feel like that was something I could probably do with it. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with that yet. I'll probably just do 2-parters. Maybe release them back to back just to get them out because they're just there now and I gotta like record that and I just don't have that motivation right now to do that. So I decided to go with Animal Crossing for the day. And now we're just gonna get a fossil. I think I have 44 fossils. I think that is, like, I'm almost done the fossil collection. Which, at first I was, like, a little bit sad about because I was like, oh no, I'm already almost done the fossils. But it's good because now I'm able to sell them. And fossils are good money. Like, when you need it, they are wonderful money. I'm not gonna lie about that. So that's good. We also have the bug off coming off on the 20th. Okay, so Turkey Day is the 25th, so that's still a whiles away yet. And the bug off is like right next to it. Kind of wish they were spaced out a little bit more. I think the bug off is always... Okay, so I have 10 fossils left. That's how many things we have. And we 2 pieces of art. Oh, there's Dizzy. How is she? He? They? How is Dizzy? I love the house. It's so colorful and just so happy. And I was watching Dexter, so now whenever I see like those train models, I always just think of like Arthur Morgan. I won't get too much into it in case like, I mean it's an old show, so I mean spoilers are spoilers at this point, but like, it just reminds me of Arthur Morgan, so I can't look at a train set anymore like innocently. Like I was at a store the other day and they had like a train model up on the shelf, like it was a Christmas one. And the only thing I could think of was Arthur Morgan, and my grandmother has like a Christmas train set. So just like, thinking about that now, I just think about like Arthur Morgan with the train sets. And today we also have Gulliver on the island, which is not great. Unfortunately, I will go talk to him because I kind of have to stop ignoring him because I don't know if he gives like rare items. But I should probably not ignore him because I feel like I can get Nook Miles right now and I really need the Nook Miles, which is whatever. But I do need the Nook Miles so I can start going to the islands and stuff, so... Oh, there's Annalisa. Okay, so she's out shopping. I think that New Leaf, you're actually able to, like, encourage people to buy things. Because, oh yeah, the flea market. I remember seeing something about that the other day, and, like, that was actually a really nice feature. I didn't use it much, but once I kind of, like, remembered it was there, it was a really fun thing to do, if I'm completely honest. So I did end up getting that table I was looking at, so that way we can have, like, a little bit of something on top of each other. So I put I don't remember what that's called, but I did put those on top of that just so they're not on the floor. I think I kind of like the coloring altogether overall. I mean, living room, I think it weirdly enough goes together in like its own sort of way. So I will give you an update too quickly on like my museum progress. So right now we have 39 out of the 80 bugs, so we're halfway there, and with the fish we're also halfway. The sea critters were a little bit over halfway. In fossils we have 10 more left. In art pieces, we have 41 pieces left, which is a lot, but unfortunately red does not come often. But yeah, so between now and like January, I think we should be able to have the KK Slider concert happen. I don't think it's going to take me too long to get there. It's usually don't, honestly. I just gotta get the villagers and just kind of like take the time out of it to see my villagers. And I don't know what villagers I'm going to go for yet. I think I'm just going to see what Luck has and hope to God I have enough Nook miles so Tom Nook doesn't decide what, not mussels, what animals I get instead. So right now we're just doing a quick ceremony for the bridge that we built. I am going to be going for an incline next. That is my plan, just so I can get some like top of the islands done, because I can't get a bridge on to connect there, so I'll have to get another staircase. But I think right now everything does connect. It's just that little gap on the island between like the pumpkin patch area and the other area that I do need the stick for, or I have to like walk all the way around the island. But next time there is a fishing tourney or anything like that, it will be much more easier to get around, thankfully. So after the ceremony, I quickly went and grabbed a incline marker. Like I said, I wanted to put a place up here because this is actually where I'm moving my house. So it turns out it actually wasn't that much bills to move my house. It was only 8,000, I think it was. Yeah, it was 8,000. So I decided to go ahead with that and move my house and get that over with, because I was just tired of living behind the museum. So that was exciting. So tomorrow we'll be waking up in our new spot up on the hill. I think that'll be great for like sunsets, sunrises, and I think it's just nice that it's like a little bit out of the way. I also went for the natural ramp instead of the white one. I thought that would be a little bit fun to make it like a little naturistic. And again, if I go for the foresty theme, it'll definitely help out there. So we now have a new spot for our house, which is perfect. It's finally time. Long overdue. I don't think I'm going to move any of the villagers' houses or anything yet. I kind of like where they are, if I'm honest. I think once I get a terraforming kit and able to place down paths, where everyone is going to have a very nice layout. And on top of that, I do also got to start chopping down some trees, getting those out of the way, and just kind of like clearing up the space for getting things done. I know technically I could probably use the paths with the fashion app or like the Maple app. That slipped the top of my head what it's called. So for the rest of this part of the episode, where we're on the November 4th, we quickly went to go see Gulliver. Or Gulliver, I think he changes his name for this one. But I also tried pouring water, because I don't know why I thought pouring water on it works. I don't know if at some point you could do that, or that was just like one of those weird, for the sake of a better word, urban legends, where if you pour water on Gulliver, he wakes up. It didn't work. So for those who have never played with this one, or just ignored him because Gulliver is very annoying, if I'm honest. He's like probably the least one. Oh, and also, we also had a conversation between Agnes and Sprinkle when I was on my way to go get my suit. So Sprinkle went off, I was telling that Agnes smells really good, which is funny. And like, Agnes is like the first person I see to be kind of insulted by smelling like good. So I don't know if it's like she's a pig and she's like, no man, I want to smell like dirt. But I thought it was a really cute interaction. Sprinkle's so adorable, and Agnes is just so nonchalant with it. So I left them to it. So for this one here, you do have to go deep sea diving to go get the communicator parts. I was, not this one, but my last playthrough, or it could have even been here and I just didn't record when I had Gulliver. But it's been a little while ago, so fairly recent. I was going around with a shovel and I was just collecting mussels, and I was like, I've never had it go this bad before, and I was wondering why it was going like horribly wrong. And that's when I had to like search it up, and it turns out when Pirate Gulliver is here, we have to use the deep sea diving, but thankfully you only have to go around once to look for everything and not like 5 different communicator parts, so honestly the pirate is a step up from the original Gulliver. Although I will say in New Leaf, he has some decent items, because but then again, in New Leaf, it was a little bit more easier. You kind of just need to know, like, basic geography, and, like, I mean basic geography, like, stuff you're probably taught in, like, elementary school. Because it's like, where is the Eiffel Tower? Paris. Like, I would say it's general common sense. I mean, maybe not everyone knows that, but it was easy, and, like, you didn't have to go through, like, digging things up, and, like, using your limited amount of hits with the shovel to like waste on color of all things. So this is now the 5th of November, and we're starting off in our new house, and I was really grateful for it to be raining too, so I didn't have to water anything. And I think now I'll check in definitely with like the island after, but if it's still raining, I'm not going to do anything with the flowers. I think I'm going to soon start getting the flowers, putting them in one area, and letting them grow there. I was quickly just testing out the cannon. I regret now, because I sold the cannon, not checking to see if, like, when you press A on it, it shoots anything. Because I feel like there's got to be an animation to that cannon. I don't think it's just, like, a stale thing. I'm kind of curious, though, what I would have done if I did. But I did say earlier Red was on the island. I just misread Isabella's text. But no, he was actually on the island yesterday, technically. So we now have Red, and we got that statue, and I'm pretty sure I looked at the picture right, because I was kind of, like, nervous after getting it that I got the wrong one. There's a really good chance I bought a fake statue, but I think I was paying enough attention. So on this episode, or, like, this part of the day, we are actually going to be going around and getting a lot of Nook Miles. So I am going to be doing the daily Nook Miles and going through as much of those as I can. That way I can start getting my Nook Miles up, and we can start spending some Nook tickets on traveling and stuff. I feel like really stuffy today. Like at my work, it's an older building, and we have like really old carpets, and like all my coworkers were all like, whenever we're there, we're all saying like, I feel sick. And it's like not fun, because whenever I go to work now, I just feel like really fluish, and like a few hours after, I still feel fluish. And like I just feel myself really stuffed, and I feel like my voice is just coming off as someone who's like sick or stuffed up. So like that is actually why I think my work is just killing me or something. It's killing my spirit at the most. And I also see this very nice mirror, so I don't know if anyone noticed it, but Red, he had like this really nice planted pot thing that I'm definitely going back for, because it was so pretty, and I think that would look really nice up by my house. The Nooklings also had a nice lamp that I can put in the house down the road. I didn't do it yesterday, because after doing all the Nook Miles tickets, I was getting like a little tired at that point. So I just grabbed a few things from here. I got a candle, I got the mirror, which I loved. And in remembrance of my old house, I decided to just put like the, what's it called? The Happy Home Academy photo I've had there. I put that as like a memorial for my old house. Maybe I'll just have like I said in the last episode, I was going to do a graveyard for Clyde. Maybe I'll just make a graveyard of my house too. Maybe that's what the graveyard would be. I think a graveyard behind a museum is like a fantastic idea. And on today's part, we had Sprinkle doing the DIY, and it turns out she's also been watching the Megaloves in Love TV show that Flora's been obsessed with. So apparently Flora's TV shows are passing off, and everyone's just like into some raunchy stuff in the island. We're all just like Megalith Mike fans. I'm curious, what animal would Megalith Mike be? I don't know why. I feel like it would be like a horse or something, like a bull, or like a strong animal to kind of give that idea of like muscular people. Like I've actually never seen Magic Mike, and that's not just me saying that to be like nonchalant. I've never seen Magic Mike. But I have obviously seen like promo and stuff, but I don't know how old I was. I think I was an early teenager when Magic Mike came out, or at least like the one with Channing Tatum, if I'm saying. Yeah, I think that is actually him. So I've never seen that movie, but obviously I've seen promo where I know like it's muscular men and stuff, so I feel like it would be like a bull or just some sort of strong animal to like imitate that. So after selling off a lot of the things, because I did cut out the daily chores for like the 5th, I did have enough to go and visit Red. I originally was debating if I should get 2, but I feel like they were just a little bit too expensive at the moment to get 2. So I did stick to just getting 1 for now. And I think that should be in our catalog, so if I want to get it, I definitely can. And maybe, I don't know if Red like increases the prices of things. He might. The little dude's a scam artist. So one of the tasks too for the Nook Miles was to grab some wood, which is fine because I do need to start getting some like wood stored up, I guess. Not wood, but like materials. I do think I have enough stones, iron, and clay for the time being, but I do need a lot more wood because I think that is the material that I am definitely lacking behind on. So honestly, it was probably like a saving that task was there. So we also got some fish. I didn't get anything new, which was a little bit disappointing. And then I had to go on this humongous journey of trying to get a wasp, because I feel like normally wasps just spawn like so quickly for me, but today, like, the wasp was just not in the mood to come out, and it's just like the scorpion all over again. From the last episode too, I was playing in the evening. I was kind of hoping a tarantula would pop up so I can just get that done and over and get the band-aid ripped off now. But, I mean, I would say unfortunately, fortunately, because I don't really want to see the tarantula. But, I mean, I also kind of wanted to donate it, so unfortunately he didn't show up, which was a little bit disappointing. I also kept going back down there because one of the other tasks was to get a cherry salmon. I kind of knew I was not going to get lucky with that one. I do think it appeared at one point, but I messed up the rod because I keep prematurely hauling it in, but we did get some items, so I just threw them on the island for now because my storage was more important, so I'll probably end up selling those off because they're kind of useless. Well, I do like the sewing box. I feel like I could use that as a picnic box quickly. And we got another reaction from Annalisa. I love that little flower. It matches her dress so well. I'm really glad we have Annalisa. She's really cute, really fitting for the animals I was going for. I don't think, again, she was one of my dreamies, but same with Dizzy. I mean, look at the little dude. He's always running around. He always has, like, a smile on his face. His little rain jacket. Like, how could you not like Dizzy? He's so sweet. And, again, a great addition to the island. Right now, I think the only villager that I would be glad to get rid of is Luca. I definitely want Luca gone. And I'm hoping he does pull a Clyde and he's just one day he's like, hey, I'm leaving, bye. And I don't mess it up and accidentally press eggs. That would be horrible. I don't want to keep Luca on the island. Agnes would be the next one I'm kind of hoping would leave. Other than that, I think everyone I kind of do want to keep around. Dizzy, I know I said before that I was kind of hoping Dizzy would kind of leave. Or if he wants to leave, I would be okay with it. But after these few days with Dizzy, since, yeah, I think he's been here a week now, I kind of don't want to get rid of him. Like, I can't help it. He's so cute when he's running around. Like, that's just the joy we need. Like, we have Antonio out on patrol. We have Agnes existing. We have Flora with her pep and cheer. And I feel like she's like a little cheerleader on the island, honestly. So I feel like she brings great things. Pico's like that calm person you just go to in like time of need. I think Pico again's great addition. I mean, she's a little bit like plain, I guess, compared to the other ones. Annalisa is just like that little trendsetter, just like pink, happy. I like Annalisa. Like, I don't know if she's a snooty villager, or if at one point she was a snooty villager. She might have been. But I think again, like, she makes a great addition. So I guess like in the villagers, I think Pico. I don't know if I would want Pico to go. I don't know. Like, if she went, I don't know. Because I feel like I could get a better replacement for Pico. But I don't know. I mean, she's a cute little cub. I don't know why I'm questioning if I want to get rid of her now. So another 2 quick tasks for the Nook Smiles was to get the outfit change. And unfortunately, Agnes decided now was the time to pay a visit. Because, like, the last time when I was doing the hunting, like, off camera, every 5 minutes, Agnes was at me to come over to her house. And I felt horrible saying, like, no. But, like, I was in the middle of doing something, so I didn't really want to go visit her house. Just because, like, I feel bad leaving right away. So I feel like you have to kind of, like, be there forever with them. So I did take a quick break. I didn't record the whole time Agnes was there. She was getting a little bit on my nerves. Like, she was, like, not in the mood to leave. And I'm like, girl, take a hint. So she gave me a cherry, so I couldn't complain too much because another one of the objectives was to sell fruit. So I think with that and the oranges I got from planting a tree, I did get like that another objective done. And unfortunately, she decided time was to read. She was just there reading in my chair, like, Agnes, get out. You have a house. Even though it's like poorly decorated, poorly designed. Get out. Like, you were not invited. You just barged into my house, and I probably could have just stayed in the room, so she goes, but she's been at me for so long to come look at her house. I feel like she's just like, hey, you won't come over to mine? I'm coming into yours, whether you like that or not. So unfortunately, I was forced to have not Pico over, but like Agnes over. I feel like I'm pronouncing her name wrong. So I had to quickly go around and look around for the people because we had a lost item on our island. And another one of the Nook Smile challenges was to talk to my villagers. So I was waiting the entire time with this lost item in my inventory for that challenge because I knew it would pop up. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to talk to these guys without incentive. Like, that was just a waste of my time talking to everyone. Like, why would you do that? No, thank you. And we also found out that Antonio was sick. So when I was hunting, when the Nook's shop was closed down, it turns out, was it Annalisa? Yeah, Annalise was sick. And I thought I could make medicine. But it ended up being the fish bait. I didn't look at it when I made it, and I was so excited because I went to her house and I spoke to her, and she's like, I'm so sick, help me, help me. And I was like, okay, yeah, I have the thing, like, when would it pop up? And that's when I realized I have fish food in my inventory the entire time. But that helped out because I learned how the fish food works, and, like, I finally used it because normally I never use fish bait. So it was kind of embarrassing that happened, but I did want to help her. But thankfully now that Antonio's sick, our darling Antonio, like, nothing could do him wrong, ever. Love Antonio. We were able to go get him the medicine he dearly needed, so we saved Antonio's life. So thank you for that, Nooklings. You guys came in useful. You came in clutch. So we saved Antonio's life. So with that, our last bit of the episode was visiting Antonio. Like, the poor little guy looks horrible. Just breaks my heart seeing Antonio unpaid. God love him. So anyways, thank you so much if you made it this far. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want to. I appreciate any support. You can talk about the video, you can talk about things in my comments. I definitely will respond. If you're on Tumblr and you want to check it out on Tumblr, we'll leave the link in the bio. Any likes, and again, all appreciated. So I hope you have a great day. Take care. Yeah. Bye.